What is up, everybody? Alright, it's Zeus time, but let's do a story summon real quick. Kinda intimidating music there. Alright, game, just give me Stheno real quick. Nice and casual. Nope. That is not a particularly useful role right there. Although I guess Bedivere was in P4, so I think he's in P5 now, so that's something. Alright. So I added it up, chat. I need 14 more coup copies to max out my coup on my main account. It's pretty rough. Yeah, we'll try to use Stheno, but I'm not sure she's going to be very applicable because I don't think we really have a lot of units that can synergize with her, but we'll try. At least Romulus is divine, so there's that. It's hard to beat Fuma though, but we don't have Fuma. Man, I would trade. Oh, I have so many coins for so many random characters that I'm never gonna use, but people in my chat would. So if you could like trade coins, I'd have coup maxed out by now. All right, off we go. This first fight though isn't a real one. This one you just have to last a few turns or something. You actually can break some bars if you put a lot of effort into it, but it doesn't amount to anything. We should turn the in-game music on. This first fight with him, I don't actually know what music they play. I don't think it plays the main theme. Alright, well, I think we just need to stall at the beginning here. It'd actually be kind of fun to summon regular MASH, but I'm not sure anyone's got that slotted. I guess I could slot it. I got my phone right here. Let's see. Give MASH, I guess Super Scope, because it was already equipped, and that seems pretty good. No need to be budget for this fight, because it's not a real fight. If you want to do something impressive, though, I guess you would summon an Avenger. Alright, what does this account have in terms of stall? Not a lot. I guess there's that. Maybe Hans, though I think he'll die super fast. There's VR MASH. I'll try Hans, but that might be doomed to fail. What? I guess that and that. There we go. This should be able to stall. Alright, you know what? Because we're just stalling and for the sake of the memes, we'll do that. And then we'll do this. Really should give it to David, but we'll give him... do I have Sunlight? No, that's terrible for him. Even worse for Ku. Just give him defense up. Do I have Limit Broken 4-star one? I have it, but it's not limit broken. Got another copy of it there, so no way I can limit break it. 15%, and it's good enough. I might bring this one just for the XP. It's obviously not good for stalling, but alright, we'll turn the music on. The key to victory. I don't know about that. Buster stalling. I get those crits in there. My god, this loading screen is long though. Well, it's not as that intro, so maybe it does play Zeus's theme.
反人類史考えるアシたちよしばしここで眠れ
見ていてください
Really cool background. Obviously, the particle effects and the lightning are pretty dog shit, but it's still a good atmosphere. Yep, plays his theme. How about that? Alright, well, I guess we mash NP.
ステータスアップこれで耐えます
Use Hans's third skill on himself.
新名
You know what, let's have Mash do her third skill. See if she can go around the wheel.
新無骨
素晴らしい
The Grand Simp, thank you for the 2-month sub.
すべての栄
I don't care if it's a prime sub, don't matter to me. Appreciate the support one way or the other.
キャメロット
Yeah, she's got a little bit of... Wow, okay, just easy go around the wheel there. What are you gonna do, Zeus? Gonna debuff the hell out of this, that's what. I don't think you need to destroy one of these. I hope not, because we brought the worst team ever to do that.
新名会長
If Hans can get his NP now.
私は最悪の席に立
NP damage down. Yeah, on this team, not too
つ
relevant.
それはすべての傷
One of these days, we'll have Tesla on an account that can fight Zeus.
宣言せよロード
My main didn't get him until after doing Zeus, and none of my other accounts even have him. But hopefully one day that'll be a video. That'll be like top priority if they ever add story replay, and then give it Tesla an animation update. I'd probably wait to do it for a while, and even if they did add story replay, just because I want to do it for an animation update. Yeah, I think they really want you to know what the gimmicks are for the fight coming up. No one's really lost life. But I think I Hans NP anyway. He happened to get the defense up. It's good.
いい時代だ資料集めにはことかかん損なうたびに思い出すがいい
That's you, Tom.
マイネスレーベンス少し痛いぞ
I do love using Asclepius against Zeus, though. We have a little bit of defense here. If I had brought Atlas, I would use it on Mash right now. And that could give us like another defense buff to be super tanky again. Mash art crit?
治療法が決まった
はい
I think we'll probably get Hades someday. I don't think Hades will have anything to do with the Lost Belt stuff. But down the road with events or 3.0 or what have you, I think Hades will make a return. He's prominent enough, and the fact that they mentioned him here and stuff, and he is pretty popular, I think it will happen. I actually feel more confident in Hades getting used in FGO at some point than a lot of other stuff. Unless FGO shuts down in like a month, but you know, I don't think that's going to happen. We could finally make use of all that healing and the fight's over. Alright, I gotta think, what the hell is the team gonna be? I know Hades is not in Requiem. That's not a thing. I think he's mentioned in Requiem, but his official design and all that kind of stuff has never been seen. There's really nothing known about his personality either. The only thing, really the only thing we know about Hades in FGO, or never mind FGO, just not supers, is that in the Lost Belt, he sided with the, you know, that side that opposed Zeus, but that's pretty much it. And obviously he lost, feels bad. But they've mentioned him a little bit here and there, but not enough to really get a picture of his personality or his design. Although they say in an interview that they have designed all the Olympian gods, like they do have official designs, we just haven't seen them yet, so maybe they'll bust those out. Okay, so you have to bring Mash off memory. Can you put her in the back row? No, she has to be in the front row. Alright, so those, now, Romulus doesn't have to be in the front row, and funnily enough, most whales will put him in the back, because he's not actually that useful here, because he's a Lancer and AoE, like, there's really nothing great about that, but, on an account this week, he's still decent. So, Ku makes a good cleanup unit. I don't know if they'd show it off in the material books, especially if they're planning on using them down the road. If they're like keeping it in their back pocket, like, yeah, we want to use the Olympians again someday, then I think they'll probably just wait. Yeah, people want Stheno, but I don't know how we're gonna use it here in any kind of effective way. I mean, you could do this, but her charm doesn't work because Zeus has a skill where he's immune to charm, obviously. The MP Drain's good. I will say the MP Drain's good, but she'll almost be better later because of that. So Asclepius is very good here, especially if you can get him to show up after the first bar break. In my video, I used Mozart because just some extra crits really helped out, and I was trying to keep it budget. On this account, I don't need to keep it budget, but we also don't have Mozart. Got Martha. That's okay. Could do David, that's not too bad. There's always Hans. There's Caster Martha, but I don't know if that kind of setup is a good idea or not. The big issue is actually this slot. This is probably the biggest slot that's gonna impact how this goes. I'll try it with Stheno just for the lulz, but I don't think that's gonna work. I really gotta stress this. Now, obviously, Tight Moon themselves don't follow their own rules very often, and they just make shit up, and they make things, certain classes, for basically no reason. But I really gotta stress this, because this is probably the misconception I see the most, which is weird though, because actually almost every ruler out there doesn't really tie to this. But the ruler class is not about ruling, right? That's not what it is. It's not about leadership. You know, fucking Alexander the Great is a writer, right? Like, rulers, the classes can be used in different contexts, especially in singularities, right? So like they get a little bit warped sometimes, because kind of like how the ruler class rules over the servants in a Grail War. That's what it's actually for. It's for like enforcing the Grail's will, and the ruler over a war has, like, you know, command spells that can control the other servants of that war. Zeus, for example, is a ruler because he has that kind of control over the other Olympian gods in this Lost Belt, etc., etc. But that's what ultimately what ruler is it's the thing that, you know, forces what the Grail wants. It's someone that doesn't want the Grail. It has power over the other servants. So it's more about ruling over other, like, beings, not so much being a leader or a ruler of a land or anything like that. It's and it's way more tied to the Grail. Now they get kind of loose with how they use it sometimes because, you know, Tight Moon is Tight Moon, but rulers are not rulers, right? Like, literally, it's just like foreigners aren't people from another land, right? That's not what it means. But yeah, like Alexander the Great, which is one of the most famous, you know, leaders and conquerors and someone that ruled over much land is not a ruler, obviously. I mean, that Hades, again, that's just being a ruler. That's not like a ruler as in like a king. That doesn't really make any sense for Hades. It's not like Hades, you know, has forcible control over the souls of the dead. That's not how that works. You know, he rules over the underworld. You know, Zeus got to be ruler because specifically in the Lost Belt, he has basically done what rulers do in a Grail War to the other Olympian gods. That's almost exactly what he's done, and that's why he gets to be a ruler. Hades isn't really like that. Now, again, doesn't really stop them from using ruler in weird and stupid ways, just like they use other class. I mean, for fuck's sakes, half the archers these days, I'm like, why is this an archer? But, you know, the classes do have defined purpose, and I don't think Hades really falls, like, under the ruler classification at all, really. You know, it's mostly stuff like Joan of Arc, really. That's the textbook version of it. I'm not really sure what the hell he would fall under, to be honest, because we just don't know enough about him. You know, he doesn't have a design, we don't know his weapons, we don't know his personality, right? If he's like deranged, we can make him a berserker, but you know, if they have him, if they play up some of his items and stuff, that could potentially push him in one class or another. I do agree Rider could kind of work, because I think they say in Fate Strange Fake that he does ride Cerberus and stuff, or something like that. So Rider could work. But also, you gotta remember, FGO has a bad habit of not giving you the standard version of the thing, right? Like, they're like, oh yeah, Billy's normal class is Gunner. You don't get that, though, right? So they wouldn't shock me if they're like, oh yeah, the normal class of Hades is blah, 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 blah. But because of just, you know, rainbow bullshit in FGO, he is now a, you know, foreigner or a, you know, alter ego or, you know, God knows what. So really, they can make anybody anything for any reason. Like, some of the classes we have out there are a little nutty. I do agree Poseidon should be Lancer. I think that would be very fitting. But, you know, they find reasons to not make sense, so. Okay, so last man standing for Ku. Shit, what do I want to give him? Maybe this? It kind of depends on... Okay, that's right. We have to use Ares. So it's pretty different. We're not going to have Atlas or any of that kind of stuff. So I'll worry about Ku last. Because, yeah, we got to use Ares slash, you know, Mars. So, don't get typical Mystico to help. I don't think Stheno is a good idea here. I'm gonna try her just for the memes, but she's not good here. Like, I guess the buff removal is good, I'll say that. Especially at the end, when at the first health bar where he might cast Evade. If she can remove the Evade, that is good. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, I would expect Mars to be a Saber. That would be reasonable. But I'm quite sure if they ever add some of the Olympian gods, they're going to take some real liberties with the classes just to be weird. I mean, they do that all of the time, right? Especially in FGO, they really go out of their way to do silly stuff or to be surprising, as you know they put it. You know, defy expectations and whatnot. So I'm, you know, even though you can get logical and think about, okay, you know, they have these noble phantasms, you know, these classes have these criteria. Yeah, that stuff just gets thrown out the window a lot of the time. Well, I'll put Martha here just because I can't really think of a lot else at that point. The problem is, if I don't have a DPS alive when she shows up, that's really bad. Let's see, maybe I do that. Oh, I don't mind Mash being able to do it right away. The Asclepius has his passive, and if I level it, it gives him a lot of other options to NP right away. I don't think I have a 75% starting NP one because the got rid of Sakura's scope because the ass hats. I think I was like kind of close to getting that one. My next highest starting NP is just 50, so it goes from 80 down to 50. I could have him start with 70 and then go to 90 with his third skill. So he needs at least 60% if he wants to turn 1 NP. So I'd have to like have a limit broken demonic or something like that. Yeah, I definitely want him to have that then. So what could I give Mash? I want her to NP pretty quick. I mean, the next best is 50%. I could give her this for Mashu Smashu means. I could give her that for just ever so slightly better in P gain. I might give her the Mashu Smashu right there. Because sometimes you can make use of that. I don't know what the hell we give Q. Maybe just that for starting in P. Alright, I don't know why, but this is going to be our first team. Got her. Oh my Jesus. Please no. I think Ryder though for Hades is pretty reasonable, especially if you wanted to use like legit Cerberus, that'd be cool. But yeah, there's just no telling. I mean, they could come up with anything. Like it could be anything from Ruler to, you know, Alter Ego with them.
我はゼウス。天空より万象を支配せし全能の神である。己アレス、イナ、マルス、そしてロムルス・クイリヌス。コシャク。我が全能にて焼き尽くしてくれる。降臨である。
This is like my favorite moment in FGO, man. Like all the plot leading up to this, and Mars showing up, and all. It's just so good. All right. So NP gain is what's important right now. Look at this. You charm. No effect. Not gonna happen. This is a pretty abysmal opening hand, though, I'm not gonna lie. I think I make stars to try to crit next turn. I forgot. I should have used Mars there. Excuse me. Well, easy L there. Let me just start that one over. I kind of forgot about that. You know, the whole gimmick of the fight. I know some people are all hoping for Valentine's Day to add Aphrodite, and it's possible. It's possible, but I am not holding my breath.
Zeus. 天空より万象を支配せし全能の神である。己アレス。イナ。
I remember for Sherlock, his normal class is not ruler at all. It's like a caster and archer, I think. And they had to jump through some pretty insane hoops to try to come up with the reason why he's ruler. Fate sometimes. Yeah, we probably will find out tomorrow what the Valentine's servant is. Sometimes they keep things secret, you know, in streams, but for Valentine's, I think they'll show that off. Alright, we want to bonk. I honestly don't remember which one does which. It's been a while, so we're gonna have to guess. I don't think that was the right one, but yeah, because one of them drains the NP, and you want to save that one. Yeah, I don't remember. We're gonna have to figure that out as we go. Yet again, not the opening hand I would have desired. Yeah, what you want, I guess, is you want a damaging hand right there so you can just punch the thing right off the bat. Because if he switches right here, it's really bad. Why you gotta crit me like that? Okay, I have to reset. I already made a mistake. Well, it's not maybe not such a big mistake I have to reset, but I should have done Romulus' second skill already. Wouldn't have been so bad if we didn't get crit, but you want to get it on cooldown. Okay, we do this, we do this. I want to do mashes in P, but this is not a good turn for it. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done Romulus's thing there because he might break without it, and I kind of just wasted the Roman thing. Turning Zeus into a Roman, though, is pretty funny. Yeah, I think we could have broke there without, so I think I wasted it. Damn. Better her than, like, MASH, but, I wanted to do her drain before. Oh my god, come, Mars, give me a hand. Come on, Mars. There you go. Didn't save Stheno, but yeah, I wanted to use the drain from Stheno right here before we switched. Yep, I did it backwards. I should have done top then bottom. Not looking good here.
神明凍結展開これは多くの後多くの願いを受けた幻想の城呼応せよモールだキャメロット
If only that was regular mashes and fuck. Well, we are pretty much dead because of that. Yeah, I gotta restart because not only did I kind of messed up with the Mystic Code and then we didn't break there. Like a lot of things went wrong right there. Like if it was only one of those mistakes, it wouldn't have been so bad. But it was just so many little things that really catches up with you. Yeah, I gotta go top then bottom. That way you actually get the NP drain. Also, I couldn't drain Zeus with Stheno. That was pretty shit.
Zeus 天空より万象を支配せし全能の神である俺アレスイナマルスそしてロムルス・クイリヌス
That's a hell of a background in this stage too.
我が全能にて焼き尽くしてくれる
The only thing that bothers me is Zeus clipping through the bottom of the stage. It's like, how did you, like, this is a custom-made stage for this fight, you know, I don't know how they messed that up, but, oh well, could be worse. Alright, that's a good opening hand, though. Alright, so I think we want to go up this time. Okay. So, I want to try to not use Romulus's first skill. We want to do this. Hopefully that's enough. Bad thing is, if we do break here, I think it'll go to Zeus, and that makes the taunt there not particularly useful. It probably will break, yeah. I mean, we need to break, it's just we're going to take more damage there than we needed to, so I should have probably used Romulus's invulnerability there. Oh, well, that's lucky. But this thing is single target unless it crits. Yeah, that was really good. If it critted, it would have been bad, but it did not. Now, this hand is super shit. If he switches back, though, I can just bonk him and go back down and make up for it. So we'll just get NP gain. I'm actually going to focus on Stheno NP gain because we might need the buff removal. And the other two should get their NPs in time. That was so zoomed in. The camera was so zoomed in on the Greek guy just stabbing it there. That was ridiculous. Yeah, this is a pretty complicated fight. I think a lot of people on NA have absolutely no idea how it works, but you'll figure it out when you get there. Okay, so we need to bonk him to get the bottom thing. But before we do that, we want to... Come on, Stheno. You have like, what, 8? What's your percent? Is it 80% or is it more than that? Let me look. And it's not affected by debuff resistance or any of that. Her drain chance, because I'm pretty sure we got it at rank 10, is 80%, right? So it's only a 20% chance for this to go south. And it went fine. However, when I think about it, we actually shouldn't have done that because we're going to bonk him, and that drains him anyway. So I should have done that when we came back to him. So that's a bit of whiffed value. Although we do need the battery on Stheno and then getting the cooldown done sooner. But if I was going to do it like that, I should have done it turn 1, right? Because then it'd already be like 2 or 3 turns away from coming back. So if I was going to do it early, I should have already done it. I'll remember that for next time. Alright, well, big bonk. Gotta do 31k. I'd like to do Mash's NP, but I'm not sure we'll do 31k if I use her NP. The most damage I can do is Stheno, Buster Card, then Mash Art, and then Mash Buster. That's the highest damage. Actually, it might be Stheno, Buster Card, Romulus Quick Card, and then Mash Buster. But if I can get the Mash NP, that's really good. Let's mash Brave Chain. It just I have to do the Buster Card first, which is a lot less damage. But I guess we'll try that. I'm hoping the attack of the defense down is enough. Okay, that's pretty good damage. That's pretty good. She just has to do 10k with an art and an extra. I think she can do that. You know, he's not debuff immune at all. It's just no mental, no charm, that kind of thing. Which is very fitting. It would be very backwards if Zeus was charmable, so. Now, if somehow we could still have Stheno's attack buff right now, that would be incredible, but okay, let's see if Stheno can get her. I don't remember how much battery this gives you. 98! God damn it! We could have gotten. I mean, we don't need the buff removal, but we could have gotten the defense down. Well, Romulus, you got this, champ. If I had more stars, this would be a little bit better. At least he's got a Buster Chain. I'm pretty confident if we had Stheno buffs, we would get this, but this might be a wee bit short. So the good news is if he evades and attacks once, Stheno can remove the evade, so that's something. We would have needed a crit there to be able to break, but a crit would have done it, for sure, with the crit buffs. Okay, there's the evade. Pretty much always does that if you almost break. Come on, there we go. I can remove it. Well, maybe I should wait to... No, we need to break it. It would be nice if we could save it, because he's going to get other buffs later, but having to wait that long would be really bad, I think. I want Stheno. Do a Brave Chain? I guess so. That feels like our best bet at breaking. And actually, if we don't break here, it probably isn't worth it to remove the buff. And Stheno do 25k. Not looking good. Only we have her freaking passive. If we had her passive, she would have broke there. Like, that's definitely 4k worth of damage from the first passive. Damn it. I don't think that was worth doing then. Don't want to do the attack yet. I'll do... What will I do? Guess we... I don't want to taunt until we're facing one of the arms, but I think the arms come back when you break. I don't 100% remember how it... I know he debuffs the hell out of you when you break, which is why it's nice to have Asclepius, but Asclepius isn't on the field yet. Well, time to find out. Yeah, one thing I don't like about Stheno here is she's actually living too long, in a way. Kind of want Asclepius. Yeah, the main thing he does when you break is the debuff. And one of the arms comes back when he NPs. So that is really bad for us though, because Mash can't cast her invulnerability because she's skill sealed. I wonder if I could start with Asclepius then. Because Mash just getting nuked here is pretty terrible. She might be able to face tank it. If we make stars this turn.
いずれの天皇も我のものである。空よ、酒よ、星よ、砕けよ。天にありしはすべて我。星をすべしはすべて我。ワールドシステムキャノン。
I mean, Canis is actually one of the stronger people here because she's basically a god at this point. He's like significantly more powerful than actually most of the people you're working with here. The most powerful people here though is definitely Mars and Romulus, but then it's probably Canis right after that. Okay, our battery is pointless, unfortunately. At least Mash is still alive. Do we want to bonk? Guess so. I love how that does damage. I'm so glad it does damage. It's perfect. I really want to break this thing, but I don't want to NP. But if he switches, it's really bad. I think I might have to break this thing with the NP. At least I can overcharge, so that's something. Wait a minute. I have a feeling when you kill this thing, it won't let you do your other NPs. I think you might have to do the support ones first. I'm not sure why I think that, but I seem to have a memory of that. We'll see. That'd be awfully mean of them. Oh shit, they didn't kill it. Oh no! Well, that's bad. I could have waited to do Mash's in P2 probably. Well, hopefully he doesn't switch. Oh look, he switched! Oh, we fucked now. I don't know what to do with that one. You have to just hope he switches back, because he's still got the shield. Well, crap. I guess Mashu smash you even though he's still got the buffs, just because I don't know what else I could do really. Put the 10% first in case she gets a lucky crit. I mean, it was enough damage to kind of matter. Okay, he's got the defense buffs now. Not ideal. Really can't hurt him now until we do the Mars thing. Shit. I could give her a command code to remove a defense buff. I'll have to remember that. I guess what little MP gain I can get. Oh yeah, big damage right there. I'm pretty sure he gets damage cut, defense up, and then the other thing being alive gives him damage resistance. And yeah, it's basically him using Demeter's authority right there. That's what that is. So he hasn't switched, and if he does switch, it's actually going to make the other thing immediately NP. So it's pretty bad no matter what. Yeah, I think we've lost. We might need to change. We need to change Stheno. Stheno's just not really doing anything, unfortunately. We would have done pretty well here, honestly, if we could have just killed that top one, but it's in there at 2k. Yeah, Romulus is gonna die here, so we're fucked. Yeah, we needed a little bit more survivability for Romulus there. Let me see here. I kind of want to upgrade Asclepius's first skill. That will actually be really useful. Get Romulus back in the game. Need to look at what mats we need for it. God, I hate everything about the skill menu UI. Okay, right now he just needs blue gems, which I would normally not buy with prisms, but I don't want to farm. They're in here somewhere. Not sure how many we need for the next skill. Okay, we're going to need a few of these too. What's really going to get us is the gold ones, though we actually have a chunk. Okay, so far so good. If we can at least get it to 6, it's enough of a heal to hopefully make a turn difference. But if I can get it to 10, I'll do it. Although, considering how few events this account has done, I kind of suspect it doesn't have any lures. But if we can get to 9, that's probably good enough. Alright, I don't think I need to buy those right now. 8 will probably do. Alright, that helps. Now, we could put Stheno later for the buff removal, but I don't know. Could put Martha in the front just for the extra damage. Though it's kind of overkill with the way the beginning part works. She has some healing too. Could put Asclepius in the front, but that's not good for the damage. Martha's better off as literally anything that does damage, really. Not Martha, Stheno. Stheno's better. It wouldn't be so bad if I could afford to give her K-Scope or Cope Scope, but we don't have any other ones. I'm not sure she would NP in time. I guess Martha, though, doesn't necessarily need that because I don't see me using that like at the very beginning. You just need to be able to get her NP, though, eventually. So 0 starting NP might be bad, but I'll try it like this. I'm a little worried Martha will live too long, though. Because you need one of them to die, and it needs to be Martha. You don't want it to be Romulus with this kind of setup. And you need Asclepius to come in. Yeah, white cubes are pretty handy.
Zeus.
Scath isn't that amazing in this fight though, and she's totally fine, and she's better than a lot of other options someone might have, but she's not like a big MVP here because she does too much damage. And you might think, oh, why is that a problem? It's because that's almost all her kit does is damage, and you don't need that much damage here. So you're better off with a lot of other units that can also do that damage and then have either way more survivability or this, that, and the other. But she's still fine here because she absolutely can do the damage. And her other abilities are still useful. Like, she's not bad here in any way, but she's not like as good as you might think. So I want to NP seal just right off the bat. The waste of the defense down, but if we do happen to cast it, we're not going to be able to cast it twice though. Oh boy, this opening hand is pretty weak for doing damage though. I could do the attack up. Try to get a lucky crit. Wasted the defense down, but Zeus is the NP we're worried about. Oh good, it still defense downs them, even though they're not like active when you do it. Although that could have been Mars, actually. Wasn't paying attention there. Let's see if we get lucky. It's 50-50. I could do his Star Bomb and then he'll definitely crit. It's probably worth it. It's so important. Is it though? No, yeah, we need to save it. Unless I can stall. I can stall. No, okay. I think I can stall the boss's MP to get back in time in 6 turns. It's gonna be cutting it close, but removing RNG is quite nice. I'm gonna do that just for the. Now this one is different. When you normal cards will get canceled, I'm pretty sure. If you kill it. I think we do it like that. I want to make sure Mash gets her attack in. Okay, Mars I think will take care of most of that. Nope. Damn it, Mars. Okay, this turn we don't really have any damage, so maybe I wait 1 turn to switch. You don't really want to switch until you can just take it out. Zeus, just don't fuck me up. That's one reason you might want to switch, is just to lower their damage, because the top and bottom parts don't do as much DPS unless they crit. But Zeus can crit too, so... Yeah, I didn't want to see that. Oh, crit. Yeah, fucking Christ, dude. I probably should have switched. Zeus is just so nasty when he's active like that. Okay, at least we lost the stun. I want to do Mash's in P, but I need to do the Brave Chain if I want to guarantee that I break it. We'll get fucked up, I think, if I don't cast Mash's in P. But I think the odds of us breaking are without the Brave Chain pretty abysmal. I think because we're a little bit pushing it as is. But this should definitely work. We got the attack down to defense. Or attack up, defense down. Woo! Okay. That was close. Maybe Zeus will be merciful here. Can you please stop skill stealing me? Because I need to cast his skills. I actually can't really do anything here if I can't cast his skills. Wow. Really? That was mainly because I didn't switch as soon as possible. Really would like to have Fuma, because Fuma has crit down. Yeah, I was super struggling with this fight on my low star clear until I used Fuma. Fuma made it so much easier. Because he gives you just enough damage boost, he gives you some extra survivability, and then crit down was just so helpful, so that didn't happen. Like, Martha adds a lot of damage, but you don't really need that much damage, and she doesn't offer much else. Zeus is not a fan of Martha's cooking. That was really annoying though, the confusion just kept proccing. So I couldn't, like, even if I had lived there, we were fucked because I couldn't cast anything. Unless Mars cleared it. This is why though, a lot of people don't use Romulus in this fight, because he doesn't have enough damage to really guarantee, like, easily killing the top and bottom parts. Like, really, he's not really that good for this fight. He really just isn't, because he's an AoE Lancer. Like, that's not that helpful, and he doesn't have foe items, his CE doesn't have stats. It's a lot easier to be able to just take these out, boom boom, with other DPS. Okay. kind of want to do Romulus's invulnerability just for the long-term survival healer, even though I don't need the stars. I'd kind of like to save the stars for the bottom one, because we're not going to have a lot of damage for it, most likely. But that means I'm going to have to face tank a hit. Zeus, because we're probably going to break here. We just have to deal with it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use Martha. It just doesn't make sense. If we do use Martha, we're gonna need her with K-Scope, just because we're gonna need to heal. Like, she's not really doing much, and it's too hard to get her NP if I don't use K-Scope. If I use K-Scope, then our back row's a lot weaker. Right, excuse me, we don't have K-Scope. Cope-Scope. It's very different. Of course, you just instantly crit. You look at this guy. He just doesn't, and I don't get the drain because of that. Look at this guy just doing like a drive-by crit and then running away. What a guy. Okay, I think we have to rely on Mash here. Okay, like, surely she's going to kill this. She's got triple 100% crit with Black Barrel. Should be no problem. There you go. If I had Martha's NP right now, this wouldn't be looking too bad, but we do not. Mars, can you be a bro here? Mars, we need a hand. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Well, we want to do this. I guess I cast this now, even though there's no one there, just to get the drain. Do I need the third skill? It'll remove the defense buff. Do I think I can break without it? Well, I know I'm casting this. It's a waste of the battery, but I'm not sure we're gonna break without it. Yeah, I think I need to do it. It does suck that we're whiffing the battery like that. Chest drive by Zeus was just silly. I almost didn't use the NP drain skill of Mars there just because we didn't need it for the switch, but more times than not we'd have to use it there anyway, because we would need the switch, so I figured just go ahead and get the drain and cool down and go in, because he resurrects the top part first anyway. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That means I shouldn't have done the third skill because it didn't break anyway. Now we have to just sit through the evade. Damn it, that's another reason Fuma's good, because if that happens, Fuma buff blocks. Oh, that is shit. Yeah, I'm not liking Martha here. She's not doing enough damage to matter. And, if she NPs, she's doing overkill damage, so she's not in a good spot there, and her utility's not very useful. I'd rather her in the back than in the front. Oh my god, now he's got Demeter's thing again. And we have attack down. So he's got damage cut, defense up, and we have attack down. He doesn't have damage resist, but, okay, Mars got rid of the NP down, but that's not the one that really matters. I'm not sure we're gonna break here. We'll try, but not looking good. Come on, Buster card. Nope. Really? All of this just because we didn't break on that one turn, and then you cast that, and now we have to wait so long. Look at this. Like, look how much damage we're taking now. So another reason I don't like Martha, and this is a big problem, she's probably going to outlive... I don't know. Yeah, she's going to outlive, Romulus, so I need to change her CE. If I'm going to use her in the front, I'd have to use a different CE. Doing that for the NP game. Oh, crap. Oh, this could have been good, but it really went downhill there. Like, 4 turns going by, they're just sitting here face tanking Zeus, accomplishing nothing. Like, that's super bad. And yeah, there's just no way to get Martha to die first. And we didn't even break. Okay, that's just easy. This wouldn't work anyway, though, with Martha looking this long. Dude, how many turns was that? Like, that's crazy. I think Martha can be useful here, but like certainly not like that. That was quite bad. I could try to set her up though where she's just going to die sooner, and that might make her a lot better. Like, she cannot outlive Romulus, and she really shouldn't because Romulus has more health than her and he's got the invincibility. So somehow this got more value than I was thinking it would, so. But you don't want her to die too fast either. You need her to kind of be in that Goldilocks zone. And she needs to get her NP. Okay, try it like that. Zeus just disabled the power in my house, feels bad. A little bit of lightning, I assume. Give me 1 second, I need to get a, like, snack or something. I realize I'm quite hungry. And thank you, Bella, I think it's Bella QP for the 8 months, man. I think you normally lurk, but I appreciate it. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. I return with almonds and a banana. Not a good hand, but we might still be able to get a kill out of it. How's Yeet going? I mean, how one might expect. Let's see. I guess Mash Brave Chain, actually. I don't want to give her the attack up. I guess I do the whole Star Bomb thing. Mash. Girl, you wanna maybe get that Star Absorb on the Buster card? You know, the massive damage increase? Maybe she'll just crit anyway. Easy! No problem! If only we could activate that NP right now so Zeus doesn't just instantly delete us. Maybe he'll be merciful and he'll switch. Switch? No. He didn't crit this time, that's not so bad. Oh fuck, Mars wasn't merciful! We got attack down. Do I switch here? I'm not sure we'll break. I think we have to wait a second. The problem. Wait, what's the next hand? Because the deck hasn't shuffled yet. Okay, Match has no cards here. She had Buster Quick. So Match has a Buster card. Romulus doesn't have crap. I think Romulus has an art card. I forgot what the first hand was though. I think one of the Romulus Buster cards was in the first hand, and that's the second one, so that's not good. The Romulus has like quick art, and then Match has Buster. And then it's probably like Martha's Buster. I'm not sure that'll be enough to break Now, if you switch, it doesn't mean he's guaranteed to switch back, but I'm worried I'm gonna have to damage it over 2 turns. Well, I think I still have to wait. And maybe the good thing would be if he switches. That way, if he switches back, then I can force him back down. That would be better. But yeah, we don't. The deck is not shuffled in a way where Mash has a good hand and then Romulus has a good hand, or vice versa. It's kind of just Mash, and that's it. Oh my god, I remember that card counting comment. Okay, that's good because if he switches back, I can do something about it. Okay, we don't have attack down anymore. Alright. Yeah, I was right though. It was Quick Art and the 1 Buster. So this is a really bad hand, but what can we do with that? Honestly, not a lot. We might just have to stall. I mean, I'll just do what damage I can and hope for the best here. Hey, NYC. Thank you for the 4 months. Let's see here. Yeah, I appreciate it. NYC 99. V2. Pretty sure, you're a lurker, I think, but, I do appreciate it. Quite the name. Okay, we'll just do this. I mean, hell, maybe Mash gets a lucky crit. Nope. Okay, he hasn't switched yet. I wish it didn't do that, though. I wish it didn't do that as well. I wanted you to hit Martha or something. Oh my god, though, the deck is just... Like, that last hand was guaranteed to be bad, and now this is a new deck, right? It's shuffled now, and this is what you give me. Fuck, I think I need a Martha NP just to fucking... Fuck, Martha Brave Chain? I don't know, And Frenzy Chaos, thank you for the 30 months, 2.5 years of sub prime. That's, better than I do with my prime, I'm not gonna lie. But thank you, man. I believe in Chef. Yeah, it's our best damage. This is not gonna work, and our buffs are gonna wear off from earlier now, so our damage for the main health bar is gonna go down. It's not happening, Chad, it's not happening. I don't think we bought her extra attack up either, which we definitely can. I just don't think we did. It wouldn't have been enough there, though. Well, yeah, we were kind of destined to get switched on there. He did it as his 3rd action, though, so it's not too bad. Oh, yeah. Now you... Why couldn't we have had this hand earlier? God, you know what sucks is you don't really want to use Black Barrel here because So, chat, if we had broken by now, like if we'd done this 10k, we could put the Black Barrel into Zeus. And it actually does really big damage, right? So this is like really wasteful, shit. What do I do? I guess we try to get stars. So Martha needs to not break with this quick here. Okay. That's like the best I could do. We're still way behind because it took so long to do that. And he crits. Zeus, maybe you could just be like a little merciful, right? Like just a little bit? Yeah, I definitely prefer Fuma to Martha though, just because Fuma you can almost guarantee that Romulus lives longer than Fuma, where I can't really guarantee that Martha dies first. I just can't. Like, they might die at the same time, or Romulus might die first. It's kind of a problem. Alright, I have to do this for the buff removal, unfortunately. Now, we could potentially Black Barrel right here and get a crit and do huge damage, but I think we should just take the Brave Chain. Do I want to go for the crits or for the Buster Up? I'm thinking the Buster Up. Ah, we got the Anti-Divinity still, right? Yeah, we do. We'll go Art. Besides, if they crit, it's really good. Yeah, this would actually be looking alright if it wasn't for the fact that I think Romulus and Martha are gonna die on the same turn. Yeah, so what's nice is let's say Fuma gets unlucky and Fuma gets hit a lot by the single target attacks, then you can just have Fuma evade himself, right, to make sure he doesn't die too soon. But if he lives long enough to get the job done, you just evade Romulus, and now Romulus is almost guaranteed to live longer than Fuma, and there you go. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna keep Romulus alive longer here. I could just put another DPS in the back. It's not like Romulus does so much damage that he's like invaluable to the team. He really doesn't do that much damage. It's just this account doesn't have an Avenger or anything like that. Yeah, see, they're pretty much guaranteed to die on the exact same turn here. Now, I could cast this and then he would go longer, but you know, we're skill sealed. Fuck, yeah, that's probably our end because of that. I guess we just try to get a lucky mash crit. It's like the best thing I can think of right here. If we get a lucky mash crit here though, then we would have actually wished the back row was organized differently, because what's gonna happen is Stheno is gonna just be hanging out, and like who is Asclepius gonna support if Romulus is dead? There's a slight problem there. Yeah, Mash might have to be our DPS now, honestly. Come on, Nash. Come on, Matt. Damn it. Ugh, if she had crit there, we would have almost broken that health bar. Hey, look, we got crit immediately. So if Romulus could have just casted his invulnerability, this would have all worked out really well. Because Romulus would still be alive this turn. He'd only taken 900 damage. And then Asclepius would have helped out. Don't worry, guys. We got Stheno. It's all good. No problems here. And look how Roman he is. I guess we heal Mash. I don't know what else we would really do. Guess we NP seal. Yeah, we need Mash DPS right now. That's the plan. If only she had crit earlier, we would actually break right here, and that'd actually be pretty good. I don't know if it'd be enough to win, because Romulus died a bit too early there, but we'll see. Okay, Stheno, it is very important. Stheno, listen to me. The account is named after you. You are our tutorial summon. It is very important that you do the literal one thing that you can do in this stage, right? The 80% chance to land the drain, right? That's all we need here, right? Just work with me. Oh, thank God. She listened to me, chat. Oh, thank God. Woo! The reason that's important is that now it gives us a chance to break before he NPs, which means he won't, like, it'll really fuck with his resurrecting nonsense. Now, unfortunately, our hand is garbage, so we're not guaranteed to break next turn, but we might. Okay, I think I need to cast this because we need to get Asclepius's NP. You know, I could have done this first skill and it would be back by now, and I probably should have just because of the damage. Like, the damage would have been enough, I think, to get us the kill in time. I could Stheno Brave Chain, but there's no buffs to remove right now, so probably not worth it. I can Asclepius Brave Chain, but that's not exactly impressive. He doesn't even have foe items right now. But I guess it's the best we got here. Yeah, we're fighting Jupiter right now. Dude, if Romulus had lived longer than Martha, like if he just didn't get skill sealed, I think this would have been a win, actually. We have a chance. We're not dead, but not having a DPS when you have all these supports out is pretty bad. Man, Stheno's not getting any value with this, where the setup is. Oh fuck, I did not want Ku out already. That's so bad. I can drain. He NPs no matter what though, unless he's NP sealed when you break the last health bar. Oh, all right, I should be bringing a 500-year obsession. I completely forgot about that. I don't know what the play is here. Yeah, if I bonked him earlier, we could definitely kill here. This is such a mess. I wish Stheno could buff Ku right now. I needed Asclepius to live one more turn. Yeah, I think we're dead. We're just missing so much value right now. There's a lot of value here, but it's all scrambled. I wish he'd use some of his actions to buff himself so I could remove them, and so he wouldn't attack me so much. But that's not happening. Can I do 30k here? I'm gonna up the match. Oh boy. I could have done the Buster Chain. Maybe that'd have been better. It's actually pretty good if Mash does break here. I don't know if it's good enough to win, but if Mash does break here, that's really good. Damn it. Kind of screwed now. Ku's like, we don't need Ku until you get to the final health bar. That's when you want Ku. And Ku's going through all these resources right now, and we don't even need him yet. No point in doing Ku's debuff clear yet. Well, let's want the attack up. Or get rid of the attack down. Well, the good news is his quick charge is pointless on the turn that he already had his NP, but he's still going to resurrect the both top and bottom. Yeah, if we could have done this a little bit sooner, we wouldn't get so damaged by this NP. We're kind of screwed now. If Ku could just live, it'd be alright, because maybe he could at least NP one of the body parts. Okay, still alive, that's good. Hopefully this is enough. Still gonna be ugly though. I don't know where Mash is gonna get the damage for. Oh yeah, it's plenty. But I don't know where Mash is gonna get the damage for the body. Like, she's got the damage for the bottom thing, but I don't see where she's gonna get the damage to. Got Zeus. Okay, he's got the buffs now, so we're not gonna do any damage. That's where we need Stheno to NP and remove them. Okay, we can't do that for another turn. I can remove his buffs right now, and then it'll charge mash. That's actually probably worth it, because we don't have a damaging NP anyway. Let's see. She really needed her NP right there, so she wouldn't take so much damage. We can get it now, but we're pretty low in health. And she can't really cast it here because she needs to kill this thing. I mean, maybe I try anyway, like... Yeah, I need it. If I like it or not, I need it. So, if she doesn't kill, it's just tough, I guess. Yeah, if I give Mash command codes, she'll actually be a really good cleanup unit because she's so tanky. I might do that, actually. Please don't switch. Okay, no, that's not switched yet. Bad thing is I don't have my debuff clear for the boss, but I guess just don't do art attacks. Can I get away with art, quick art? I think I can. I'm really glad I crit there, because I was actually pushing it on damage way more than I was thinking. And it's also more NP gain, so... Yeah, I don't know if we got the damage here, and we're so low in health. Great, he evaded right away. He's gonna NP again soon. I might get my bonk back, though. If I get the bonk, I can slow his NP down. I think the NP down bonk is in 3 turns. That's too late. Damn. Yeah, it's close, but I don't know if we got enough. Because when he NPs, he brings one of the arms back, so I think we're dead. We'll have our invincibility, but do I bonk him just to do damage? I'm gonna say yes, even though he's about to resurrect a thing. Yeah, she gets ANT all extra, but there's no way to have enough coins at this point in the game. You can't unlock her bond stuff until Lost Belt 6. If she did have her anti-extra though, and her first passive for the extra attack damage up, she would be quite the damage dealer against bosses like this. Alright, our crit chance is garbage, but that's really never gonna change. So we might as well just use it now. What we really need is just some command codes. With her brave chaining this much, command codes would be a big deal. Actually, if we got like bullshit luck with a crit right there, we would have about killed him. For that Buster carded crit, we would about have died right there. Oh god, he resurrects both. Oh god. That's not good. That's not good. I don't want to switch right now because I don't want to whiff. I don't want to whiff the NP drain because he'll NP too soon. The thing is, if I don't switch, it's all kinds of problems. But I really don't think I can switch here. Like, I need to hope he switches on his own. That's where maybe I shouldn't have bonked him earlier, but there've been a lot of problems if I didn't. And that one bonk I used does come back. Yeah, it's actually good that he evaded. It means he hits us less. Bad news is we don't have our NP. Sadly, if we had just gotten a little bit more gain, I could use my second skill and get my NP. But, I don't think I even used the second skill, because I'll probably get the NP here no matter what. Now, I can switch, but it'll whiff one tick of the drain. I think I gotta wait one turn. At least Zeus has attack down, so something. This definitely would have been a win though if Romulus had just lived, if he'd just been able to cast his second skill, like if it was a skill shield, I think that would have been a win. If we would have gotten a good bit more done, so Mash wouldn't have to do so much here. Okay, now we want to bonk. I really need to do my NP. I just gotta hope he doesn't switch then. But we're super dead if I don't cast it. Another thing we could do if we have to use Mash like this though is give her a better Craft Essence. Her Craft Essence isn't really doing anything, and we could give her like a defense up or whatever, and that would help. NP gain, defense up. There's even the heal one. Yeah, made in Halloween. Okay, he didn't switch, that's good. I kind of want to save our Buster for the main body, but we might. I think we're going to end up having to use it for the top part. The thing is, there's no way I'm killing this turn without it. I think I just have to deal with it. Guess we do Buster Art. I would assume Mars could only take him to 1 health, just because it's probably like a life drain type skill in terms of the way it's coded. But you never know, every once in a while there's some weird stuff in this game. I could use the third skill to NP right now, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we do this. We're about to get a bit fucked up here, but we just have to deal with it. Problem is he's going to NP against him. I think I need to kill him without breaking the top part. I just have to deal with the 1 damage resist. I just don't think we can afford it otherwise, which... The only problem is I don't get the bonk. Like, if I don't use it, I don't get the bonk. But yeah, I think switching right now is... Because we're on a real time limit. His next NP kills us. Actually, we do get our third skill back in time. Okay, this is complicated. Let me think. I think we go for the murder. The bad news is he could switch himself and then NP with the top half, and then I think I die. But I think our best bet is just trying to murder him. Do I remove his buffs now? Yeah, I think I do. Gives us attack up. I think I do Buster, NP Buster. Do the 40% first in case it crits. If that crits, we're actually in really good shape. Ooh, we might actually kill him. Yeah, that crit was big. I don't feel like we got super lucky there though, because we missed so many crits earlier. I feel like we kind of owed that one. That might be enough. If I had known that was gonna happen, I wouldn't have done the NP. I would have just done art. Oh, it's so close. Woo! Mash with the carry. Jesus, so you know who didn't really do anything in that setup, chat? Guess which unit was the worst unit there? It was Stheno. Like, abso-fucking-lutely was Stheno. She could have been good, but like, who wasn't on the field? Romulus wasn't on the field. No one got her, you know, her divinity up thing. Like, she just didn't do shit. At least she got the drain, and actually the NP drains throughout the fight and the NP seal were a big part of why we won. But, yeah, Stheno was definitely the weak link there. Yeah, Mash was the weak link, clearly. Unfortunately, the next boss fight is really boring. I wish, Wadim and Kristaria, I wish he was a fun boss fight, but he's pretty dull. But I think you have to fight, Canis first and whatnot, but yeah, he's the next major, like, big fight, and it's not that hard. There's a bit of nuance to it, though, to make a setup that can't die, and we might forget some of that, so maybe we'll fuck it up a little bit. Yep, data lost. That's a fun fight, though, Zeus. It's just so unique. Martha didn't do horrible, but she didn't do amazing either. She wasn't really able. She has the potential to be very good in that fight. It just, the way the setup was, the timing didn't really sync up right. That would have been so much smoother, though, if Romulus could have not gotten skill sealed, because then Asclepius would have been there with Romulus. That'd have been very good. The only reason we're alive at this point in the story is because of Mars. No, people don't give Mars enough credit, man. He saves your ass so much. Like, Primordial Chaos is so powerful, he could just kill all of us in like a blink of an eye. But Mars shields us, and he's like just powerful enough to not, you know, let the attack go through him and kill us. But Mars gets like instantly wrecked by Chaos, but it saves us. You killed Zeus, and now he's attacking my zone. Yeah, he left a Lost Belt. Now he's fucking your house up, apparently. Chaos should not have been a boss fight. I'm so glad he's not. There's no justification for our stupid ass beating fucking Primordial Chaos. I think he works way better as just like this mysterious thing that you see like that, and he's just so much stronger than everybody. But you don't actually fight him. I have a feeling they'll use him way down the line, though. Maybe at the end of the Lost Belts, like some, you know, everything's going to shit and he shows up along with a bunch of other stuff. But I kind of think if they ever use him again, it's going to be way later and it's nothing to do with the Lost Belts. Alright, now time for Wadim. Holy shit, there are so many 0 AP nodes here. It won't shock me if they do something with Masashi again. I won't be shocked either way. What I'd like them to do is to use male Masashi. Alright, this is where you fight Canis, and Wadim's the master. Don't remember if you get a support here or not. If we do, we'll go... Okay, nope. I was gonna say I'd use Bedivere, because Bedivere's awesome, but no supports for us. I don't think he's going to be very good in this fight. Does Mash have to be in the front row? Yep. He does not. I'm not sure we want him in the front at all. I think this fight does have some stuff for like Pierce of Vulnerability is good and whatnot, but I don't remember exactly. Oh no. We only have one Saber. And he's in P1. Well, might need to use Beowulf. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna have to level Bedivere. You know what, chat? I don't think we can beat Canis at the end of the story right now. Unless you can summon a support, which if you can, then we could just solo it with someone. But if this account had to fight on its own 2 legs, right? Against Canis as the fight, like that, not this fight with her, but the fight later. I don't think this account could do it. I mean, maybe with a lucky setup with Beowulf and turning her into a dragon with George and stuff. But I don't know. Even this fight with her, I think, is going to be a problem. Let me think. Our Siegfried is kind of sad. 214. 214. In P1. Level 80. Yeah, we need Bedivere. Or Caesar. Caesar would be fine too. Bedivere is just very easy to use. He's very straightforward. He also works with Qin Gong, and Qin Gong is super helpful. I could try protecting Beowulf for a really long time. Beowulf doesn't even have his foe items though. Canis does count as having divinity though, so that's a thing. I don't know about this. How is this the team right now? How is this the team right now? Good God. Oh fucking Canis is AoE too. It'd be easier if she was single target because I got a lot of taunts. Look at that man. It's awesome. And we let this guy die. Because we're fucking dumbasses. Well, Martha wants a piece of the action here. What is the play? We did not try our best, like, at all. Do I want to use that one buster card on Beowulf? Because I can make it crit. But again, level 80, skill ranks are low, so the crit buffs are smaller. Doesn't have foe items. I'm not sure it would do that much damage. Hey, Pepe wasn't there, and he actually did something about it afterwards. It's either we try to make that one crit count, or Martha does the Brave Chain. I think we go for the one crit here. Why did it have to be 90%? I don't want to use the other thing there. Okay, this is 10% better than what we see out of Stheno. We are 9 times out of 10 this goes our way. Okay, that absolutely did not break, but it was something. Beowulf Brave Chain. I'd love to do the mash thing, but maybe I should have done the other star bomb. Oh, he broke. really wish he could NP right there while he still got the buffs. Did not pan out though. Still I got guts, so I don't think I need the other taunt yet. This does not look good, because Guadim gives her another health bar, by the way. Why you gotta do that? You did it as your second action, it'd be fine, but you did it as your first. Fuck! Well, we are dead. There's no way we have enough value now. Where you need Martha to have taunt. Maybe we use Shen Gong just for the extra taunt. We didn't get a whole lot of our anti-divinity there. The timing just didn't work out. I'll try it that way one more time, but yeah, we need to level a Saber. Like, holy crap, we need to level a Saber. We put that off for quite a while. Gilius, yeah, that's the one. This ain't the co-op account. We're allowed to use better sabers, thank God. That's sound affected. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he gives her another health bar. This is almost exactly the same as before. Got a 100% chance to crit this time. I wonder if it's worth it to do the Buster up now. Try to just break immediately. I could do the first skill too. I think we'll save it. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we really should level Caesar because he is divine. That's a good point. It's also just good. He does so much damage. I don't think he'd be as good for this fight just because you don't need that much damage per health bar. But except for maybe the last one. But in general, he is really good. I don't know why I didn't use Beowulf's third skill before. I doubt it would have made a 44k difference, but... If I make the stars, we're incredibly likely to break here. We could break without it, though. Fuck it. Yes. Who's gonna do more damage here? She doesn't have the Buster up anymore, but she's gonna crit. But she doesn't have crit up either. We'll do it like that. That's hard to say though. And she's got foe items, or Beowulf doesn't. Doesn't even matter. Okay, he did more, 30k. But it doesn't even matter. They just way overkill there. Damn. Canis cares not for MASH, apparently. Fuck. Do I need to do the taunt? Don't want Beowulf to die. He still has guts, though. I wasn't really expecting MASH to get that foobarred, that turn. There's like no way Beowulf dies here because of guts. Let's see. Should break, even without the Buster card. Oh yeah, he's in D2 actually. Quite nice. Guarded the crit down. Damn it, Poseidon. We have such a long way to go. Because again, I'm pretty sure he gives her another health bar. Yep, there we go. Okay, thanks, Wadim. Cool guy. Can we do that? Can we do that, chat? We've been a master for a really long time. Can we pull that off? Everybody dying. How the hell? This is so bad because he's just gonna get NP'd. Yep, we needed him not to show up until after the first MP, I think. No, we suck. Yeah, apparently. Okay, if he face taints it, it's fine. I wonder if he needs. Oh, he needs guts. Unless those are the ones that only apply to our normal attacks, but we'll do that. The taunt's nice though. It'll cancel the turn after the NP. Not that we have really any value left, but yeah, we need a saber with survival. Is what we need right there. Like Fergus, actually. That was a lot of damage. Oh god, Nash, you fucking had guts, so the turn didn't get canceled, and you didn't die either, so that was just getting weird. Right, we never used the Buster Up. I mean, we'll break this health bar. I don't think we actually need the Buster Up from the Mystic Code. Although our Dragon Slaying is only rank 3, so it's less bonus damage, and I think the Buster Up is smaller too. 127 at NP1. Well, let's find out. We do get the overcharge. Yeah, Sitting Master would be incredible here. He's just good for any boss fight though against the Lancer. Like, unless they have some kind of massive debuff shutdown or like Fluffy. You know, if Fluffy was a Lancer, then Sitting Master wouldn't be so good because you know, he kind of likes to be debuffed. Although Sitting Master kind of like makes up for that to an extent, right? But his like attack down is so much less effective because it gives him an attack up. So there's like no point to it. Oh crap, that almost broke. Oh no, that's right, George did damage. Thank you, George. Okay, there's the invincibility. There's just no way that we're gonna live long enough though to get like anything going here. Would you guard? Guard! God damn it! Just hopefully this crit will give me enough NP gain to get my NP next turn. Oh, it's RNG and vulnerability or something. I thought that had a battery on it. Am I crazy? Well, we fucked now. There wasn't really anything we could do anyway, though. Pretty short on value here. You know, if I had known the invulnerability was gonna fail like that, I would have done the Buster Up right there. There was no way we were gonna live, though, past this NP anyway. shit. They buffed one of Sherlock's skills. I can't remember what they did though. I haven't used him in so long. Because I don't actually like Sherlock's sound effects. I don't mind his character, but his sound effects drive me insane. Oh yeah, they added the art resist to his first skill. That's what it was. I actually think he could use a self battery though, because he's so built around his NP, but it's a huge problem to get his NP, especially if you're not using Castoria and that kind of thing. All right, we might actually have to level a Saber. It's so weird getting stuck on this boss, but like, we are so short on value for that fight. The problem is we really need to level a Saber that has survivability. It's more about the survivability than the damage. Could always level Chaco, Jana. Caesar's the fun thing to level. It's just, he's not really good for this fight because he does too much damage and then he doesn't have any survivability. He does way too much damage. None of the health bars have enough health to call for what he does. She's actually the best one we could level. It's just in other fights she's not as good because she's AoE and we already have an AoE one. But we need someone with survivability. So I think actually we'll go with her. And she's actually kind of good for the fluffy fight down the road. And apparently I got a bunch of extra Saber foes, so that's something. Actually, Ku really isn't that bad as a cleanup unit there. The problem is you have to bring Sherlock. If I could cut Sherlock, I would replace it with Ku, and that actually probably would get the job done. But because Sherlock has to be there, it'd be kind of difficult to get Ku to do what he does. Let's see where we are. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they want you to use Sherlock there, but it doesn't make sense because it's so far into the fight, right? So if you're a more budgety account, right, you're not like a whaler or anything, putting him early means he's gonna die before you get to that part of the fight. And then putting him late means he's not gonna have his NP yet. And so it's just too awkward to even worry about. No world where we're leveling Liz. Liz is actually would be good in that fight though. No meme. Like she does enough damage and she has an invulnerability skill. That's all you need. And she does have pretty good damage. And she has 4-star stats, etc. So okay, unfortunately, like every other fucking character we try to level, she takes hero proofs, and we already bought all 100 hero proofs that you can buy, so why does just so many units use hero proofs? God damn it, game. She might actually be useful to us even at level 50 though. She does still get her second skill. We'll go with stage 1. The hat is nice, but I like the stage 1 because it's like the most, I don't know, like normal, especially for combat. And then some people really like the stage 3. And I don't mind the stage 3, it's just, it's a little too fancy for me. Pretty over the top. I don't hate it, and it's, you know, you don't actually see a lot of white and black in FGO, but yes, I like stage 1 because it's, yeah, normal. Normal dance game. I do like the hat though in stage 2. We really are kind of stuck here. Like this is rough. We could focus more on Beowulf. Like way more on Beowulf. Why do you have to bring Sherlock? He's so useless. Like Jesus, I'd rather just not have a support at all. Like I'm okay with not getting to use my friend support, right? But don't make me use Sherlock for God's sakes. Sherlocked. Does she have to be in the front? Why does she have to be in the front? God damn it! I hate the way they changed the UI with the... when you want to replace a unit, how it puts them where they are normally instead of just at the top. We don't have a lot of ways to survive the NP if we focus completely on Beowulf. As nice as Qin Gong is because of the extra taunt, Mash actually needs some more survivability. So I kind of want to do that. There's a lot of problems with that though. I wish I could put Sherlock in the front and then Qin Gong him, but that's not a thing. We kind of have to work in David, or we're not going to survive the second NP. I wish Qin had 2030 or something. Problem with Qin is his third skill's only rank 5. Taunts, but we need the taunt. I'll try this, but this does not mathematically work out, I don't think. Especially because we don't have anything to make stars. Sherlock's not even 10. Poster Girl on Martha would actually be very good here. It's good on her in general because she's really good to be cycled. But it's kind of better if you can cycle her other ways though, because she also wants starting NP. I think her best CE overall is Golden Carp, because if you get her passive, which is incredibly easy to get because she's a welfare, it allows her to turn 1 NP. So she only needs a 50% starting NP CE to turn 1 NP if she's set up properly. And then it gives her a star bomb, and then she has her own star bomb. So like that's so good. Lets her do everything she needs to do and give you 40 stars or 30 stars or whatever, like right off the bat. Really slow opening hand here.
神明凍結展開これは多くの道多くの願いを受けた幻想の城呼応せよモールドキャメロットステボル俺は神明だ
Okay, not too much damage. Give it a second though. Also, damn it, attack down. And Mash has a Brave Chain. Don't think I need the other buffs. Mash, you could have crit there. That'd have been quite nice. Oh god. We had so many defense ups there, but I think we got Buster crit. Always the Buster crit. He could taunt himself, Qin Gong that is. But I think we do it to Mash. She needs to be cycled eventually. I think we're gonna have to level a saber though. We don't have a single saber that's applicable to this fight, and that's the problem. And we're gonna have to level 1 anyway, because there's a harder fight with Canis later. And we'll really need help on that one. We haven't even broken yet. Shen with the catapult though. Trebuchet. I wasn't really paying attention to which one it was. I think it's a catapult. Why does she always attack Beowulf with the first action? Like, because if it's not the first action, he won't die. Wait, we didn't break! Fuck! So I think you need to okay, yeah, this is over. You need to guts the NP. You have to have guts go off on the first NP. So probably triple taunt. Fucking stupid to level a saber that doesn't take hero proofs if I wasn't going to level them anyway. That's retarded. It's like, this is not like some crazy hard boss like Gwaine where like you just have to get past it. Like, I'll literally just take a little bit of time to level the thing I should be leveling anyway. That's so stupid. It's like you're gonna waste pure prisms on something you're not actually wanting to level on a boss that you're gonna get past pretty easily eventually anyway. It just makes no sense. I'd love to get a Beowulf Brave Chain on turn 1, but not likely. I think I still do this. Don't do the third skill. I look weird casting all this stuff, but if we can break right away, it's really good. Come on, Beowulf, damn it. Still decent damage, but not enough. Oh, BM combo. Should have cast this last turn just to make the cooldown shorter. Could have done the Arc Chain, but I don't want to like NP the first health bar anyway. Problem with Shen is because the skills aren't ranked up, it's like, and we don't have like crit stuff. We don't have a lot of crit stuff, like stars. We have ways to take advantage of his crit buff and all that. Our damage is just a little too slow. Okay, we judge next turn. And if Shenggong's third skill was rank 10, it'd actually be almost back by now, and I could use it again, and that'd be quite good. But because it doesn't even have the first cooldown reduction, it's just too slow. Con is nice though. I probably should have waited to do Shenggong's second skill for like 1 turn or so. It might buy us the time we need here for guts to not go off. Doing the art card last, I want to make sure he gets the MP, which he's still not looking so good on. Okay, at least she didn't hit Beowulf with the first action. Okay, we've got attack down. But I think we got an NP anyway. Not really. Problem is Mash has guts. And Shin Gong won't die to the NP either. Damn. This is where I need to have Mash to be able to taunt. Yeah, that's a problem. The thing is, if Beowulf dies this turn, we would have lost anyway, regardless of if we NP or not. I don't really know what with Valentine's. It's just like they could do anything. They could add some new female I've never even heard of. They could add some random deity that, you know, may be prominent but never been mentioned in FGO. They could add something like Aphrodite, right? Like there's just so many options. Oh, thank goodness. Beowulf did not explode. I actually do not want them to add Bizette for Valentine's Day. I like Bizette a lot, and I want her in FGO for sure, but I think if she gets added for Valentine's Day, she's going to get the Karen treatment, and she's going to be really weird. Right? And I don't want that. I'd much rather she get added like Shiki was added or Gray was added, you know, where they're just themselves. Because Bizette's, you know, got the cool suit and the cool abilities, you know, fucking blue laser beams and the Noble Phantasm and all that. And the punching people, right? I want that. I don't want like some weird shit that just vaguely references it, right? I don't want that. I could guts Beowulf. Oh wait, no. I taunted. No. Alright, I guess we do that. Sadly, we have like no buffs for Beowulf, but it just sucks though because I don't see a Fate Hollow collab happening for a long time because I'm almost positive they're going to do Tsukihime this year. So we'd have to wait at least another year. And if they decide to add Bizette for something that isn't a collab, I don't think she'll get to be her normal self. Oh, if we just had a way to get crits again, this would actually be looking kind of okay, but we don't. Do what we can, though. At least Kuretsugu, though, he didn't look like he didn't take 0, but he was still, you know, pretty, I don't know, normal. Damn, we got all Beowulf's cards, and he's only got 20k, so it's kind of wasted. I thought about doing Art Buster, but there's no way we're getting our NP again. The thing is, Type Moon doesn't design every character, though. So even though they did say that, you know, like with Karen, they didn't want to make her normal, they wanted to make her weird, and like they thought it was boring to do normal stuff at this point. That's not how every artist is gonna feel, so. I mean, look at the guy that did Zeus and Hercules. I think he did Canis' design as well. He normally makes pretty normal stuff, right? So the different artists bring their own stuff to the table. Maybe I should have gone for the NP gain, because we did get an art chain right there. And Shin Gong gets the thing again. We're just going too slow. I guess just straight up, not enough damage. Alright, I'm not sure it's a good idea to, well, I'm doing this no matter what. That's easy. I'm doing this no matter what. Yes, I'm doing this no matter what. And this. The question is, do I NP seal? It's nice to have the defense down. I think I NP seal and I taunt Martha. I don't know though, it's nice to taunt on the turn that she NPs, because then you can make sure she doesn't attack. If everyone dies though, except the one with guts, she won't attack anyway. I think we do it. Do we do that? Please crit. Yeah, I'm really glad first pulls normal. Definitely on the same page there. Yeah, some of the artists, man, they really take it seriously and they put a lot of effort and they do a lot of research, and I think they work with Time Moon closely and everything, and they try to, you know, make something really worthwhile. But especially some of the earlier servants, man, they phoned some of those in pretty hard, unfortunately. You have like no lore. Like Anastasia has no fucking, her character material book is a travesty. Look at that Martha with the 100% crit. Fuck! I don't, that's, what? That doesn't, that's, I don't swear that's not know what happens if the other two die. Huh. That fucking sucks, because we had another Guts, his third skill came back. That doesn't make sense to me. Well, that fucking, I don't get that. That doesn't seem right. Well, I think we're kind of stuck here, so I think we'll just wrap it up here, because I don't want to just stream farming hero proofs. So we're gonna have to do that, because yeah, we can't, I don't think we can beat that stage, honestly. We got a good ways to go. We need a saber. We needed to do that anyway. That's kind of weird though, beating Demeter, Aphrodite, and Zeus, and we lose to fucking Canis, but oh well. No farming stream, yeah, I try to avoid those when I can. We'll play some Dark Souls though. We're at Ornstein and Smo, and we're level 25 with a +6. So that ought to be pretty spicy. So yeah, I think we'll play some of that. But we'll get back to this soon. I'll try to farm, like after I'm done streaming Dark Souls, I'll try to do some hero-proof farming, get that over with. Alright, give me a second here to change the stream title and all that. I'm actually super looking forward to fighting Ornstein and Smo again. It's been so long. It's been super, super long. And we're not overhearing it or anything, so it'll be pretty tough. That was disappointing though, getting blasted by that Canis fight, because it's kind of a filler fight. Like, it's not like a bitch fight. It's actually one of the harder Lancer fights up to that point, I suppose, but it's not that hard. Like, the other fight with Canis later is much harder. But that's why I know we need to level up a good saber, because we're going to need it for that next fight anyway. Nope, that's Dark Souls 3. We need Dark Souls 1, excuse me. Alright, let me reset the stream. So the VODs are separated, and I'll be back in like 5 seconds.